thought I was back in the disco again, Ronnie. Good afternoon, welcome to the Corio Oval, the Devils Playground. Most important match in GDFL football, the match of the day. Corio undefeated on the top, playing Bannockburn, who are sitting in third spot, just percentage away. I think Jason, on my left, Jason Doherty's joining me, and so is Ronnie Brain. Jason, can you read out them umpires? There's some hard names in there for me.
I certainly can. The Centrals this afternoon, John Zampatti and Simon Flowers.
The Vaza.
Vaza's back. Boundary, Scott Dove and Sean Rafferty, and the goals today, Scott McDonald and Eric Billings.
And the Irish boundary umpire there too, Sean Rafferty's here, Ron.
Yes, certainly, and the delay, fellas, was because the reserve side, I think, they've taken off the square.
Blotted out the centre square.
Off the square. There's no centre circle. And
look at
Kenny
this.
Bone,
Look at
the
this.
trainer. There he is. Kenny doing a great job. Kenny Bone. I knew he'd come in good for
He'll
something.
put it all in the one spot here. What's this? Told you. He's made a bit of a square out of it.
There you go. We've seen it all out here at Corio. Kenny Bone is the master of all ceremonies here.
He's got the biscuit too. Be better for the run, Kenny. Let's get down to the game. Into the centre they go. Up goes Vada Vinflado Semjetti, knocking that one down in the direction of Pilgrim. They're going to pay some free kicks this afternoon. Pilgrim gets the first one. Conditions here at Corio Oval aren't too good. He heads out wide. Pilgrim wasn't a particularly good kick. He found Tyquin with that one. Hand pass over the top. Not bad from Tyquin. The Jason Doherty standing up already. Here's a long kick over from O'Keefe into the goal mouth. A chance at ground level. Slapped back by Jason Stewart. Fights hard for the footy. Got a bit of support. Corio player pulled off the footy. He got a ball up now. I think it's gone in there long enough. No, hand pass came out. Back into the pack again. Play on the call. Hand pass. Eventually, they're going to get the ball out of defence. And I think kicking that one out might have been
Nigel Trezise.
Nigel Trezise, the big ruckman, Ronnie.
Yeah, doing a good job for them too, as Paul Baker's taken a nice grab in the middle of the playground out here at Corio. Goes out wide, and I think you'll find Stevie O'Keefe's taking a footy at Members side centre wing. Lovely piercing drop punt to centre half forward, and he's found Cousins.
And Baker looks as though he started in the back pocket as selected. Surprise, surprise for me.
Certainly bad kick from Johnny Cousins. Drop short in front. A nice mark, Alistair Broad. It's got to be worth 3 or 4 goals, Jason, I'd suggest, to the Breeze, to which Bannockburn are kicking to the right of screen.
They certainly are. Ronnie Pilgrim takes it from half back, goes in towards the centre of the ground, and a good diving mark by the big ruckman Trezise, who's playing quite well this season too for Bannockburn as he goes through the centre of the ground. Over towards half forward, Baker, good play in front, can't take the mark. He leaves Troy College now with the ball. David Cook said it could have been a mark. Play on the call though. Running through, Corey Flanagan, well tackled by Baker behind. Stacks on the mill, out the back of the pack. College now tackled hard, good play by Ettridge. Stacks on the mill again at half back. Good play by rough Robbie Henderson though to get it out towards centre half forward. The Drainer's behind, he can't take the mark. He's outnumbered John Cousins to relieve pressure for Corio.
He does so too, Cousins, and he spears it out towards the grandstand side of the ground. Kicking up the ground tight when he does so. Good play, big fella. Oh, got rid of his opponent. No trouble at all. Showing strength, the coach. Hand pass over the top. Not particularly good. Would like to be waiting underneath that one. And Ashley Davey didn't bite it too much either. Hewitt come over the top of him. Ashley Davey has started at centre half forward as selected. They've surprised us with a few selections. Corio here with the Baker in the back pocket and Davey at centre half forward. We didn't think they'd line up there.
And Tyquin on the wing too.
And Wade Tyquin playing on the wing. Have you seen many quick wingers than that, Roddy?
Certainly have not. Interesting to see Christian Shaw, Butch Shaw, back from the Melbourne Reserves today too, playing for Bannockburn, wearing the number 19 Guernsey.
He's a good player.
Boundary throw in about 50 metres around from the Corio goal. They're attacking the left-hand side of the screen. Going against the Breeze in this first quarter. Tyquin to do the ruck work. Gets it down in the front of the pack. Matty Pilgrim's there. Tyquin's in at the bottom of the pack also. And umpire Flowers come in to do the honours and bounce the ball. As he does now, Tyquin. Good play by Broad to get it down. Good play by O'Toole also to get it out the back towards the captain, Johnny Cousins, onto his right foot. Quick kick, and where you're supposed to be, Mark O'Toole in front. Good play by O'Toole, who looks like to be playing in a forward pocket. And the last time we saw him, he certainly put on a performance for us.
Yeah, best on ground performance at Werribee Centrals. And, Mark O'Toole, Sharky, used his brains in front. Good football from the youngster. He's kicking from about 40 metres.
I'm going to back him in here, Ronnie. I think with the ball not being too wet too early, okay, hasn't picked up much mud yet. I think he'll kick this. O'Toole comes in, he goes on that left. Was that a left foot? I think it might have been. He might have hooked it a little just to the right-hand side.
Slipped as he kicked the footy. And, I think there'll be a lot of that this afternoon, fellas.
Now, Waiting on the ball to come back into play. Not a bad kick either. Here's College as the target on the wing. Baker over the top. The fist was pretty effective. Hand pass there wasn't too hot though from Cornwall. It's taken away. They've got it up towards the centre of the ground. Over the top of the pack comes Cousins there, trying to knock the ball away. Did so too from his opponent there, Butch Shaw, who was leading out on a lead. The ball's gone out towards the centre wing. Well, not quite there. Picked up and cleverly eluding players is Cousins. Lovely kick to half forward by Cousins. Is that a push in the back? The umpire says no. Jason Doherty said yep. Play on the call at ground level. It's kicked off the ground too. Not a bad effort by Corey Flanagan. Got it out wide and the big fella size runs on and goes with left foot.
Lovely vision too there from Flanagan because he's found the lead of Habib well up the ground. He feeds off the hand pass to the run of the coach, Stevie Winter. Opportunity went begging. Should have taken that Angus Hewitt at centre half forward, which is an unusual one. And now an opportunity. The Cocky picks it up, steadies the kick, not a good one, and standing his ground, Paul Smith.
Great experience from Cottrell. The way he got rid of his opponent there in Wentworth, wasn't it, Jace?
Yeah, they look a bit stronger just at the moment. Tyquin pushed Paul Barth off the ball earlier, and they're on Wentworth as well. Habib's got the ball at half-back, goes out towards Wentworth and finds him close to the boundary line. Cockrell stands the mark.
Habib's having a run on the ball, changing it half-forward.
Wentworth now, half-back. Commentary stand side, goes short, looks for East. He can't find him. Baker tries to tackle him. Ball still in play. Now it's out. And the umpire says throw it in.
Just as well the ball went out of bounds there, because I think East might have been in a bit of trouble there with the decision for the umpire had it not crossed that line run.
Certainly, Cookie. Ball back into play. Cockrell quickly onto the left boot. Good footy up to half forward. Now the run of Cornwall was good. Picked it up. And hand pass, not a good one to O'Keefe, whose kick under pressure is not a good one. The bouncing ball, a cruel one for Ashley Davey. He's clean bowled and it's out of bounds about 45 metres from the Corio goal.
Interesting duel back here. We've got Dave Cousins picking up Butch Shaw. I don't think either of those would take a backward step, right? That could be interesting later in the afternoon.
Yeah, very much so, David, and I'm sure that they won't let us down. Yeah, there's been a throw picked up, but it's going to be penalised there against... You'll find it was
Daniel Rose.
Daniel Rose, yes, good call, Jace. Threw the ball out, and Cornwall gets the free kick at half forward.
Shocking kick.
Goes short, yeah, good work. Pilgrim kicks off the car, but Habib having a run on the ball, plays on.
That was 10 metres. He didn't call the mark.
Well,
he's let the play go on too. It's got out towards half back at ground level. They work hard, but in goes Sim Janney, throws the body in pretty fiercely. Might have been a bit of a flip out of the pack. They've got to let a few of them go today, I think, to try and get the ball flowing. Umpire's found a free kick for a trip. It goes Corio's way. Nevada Cornwall wanted to play. It wasn't him. It's the old fella, the old butter, Mark Ettridge, back on the senior side. Good to see him there too. He's a good mate of ours. He punt kicks the ball towards half forward. Kicks all right, leading out. Stewart takes the mark. Fair way out from goal with that wet ball and... underfoot, not too good, Ronnie. Be a fair kick to score from here.
Oh, it'll be a great kick from here, Cookie, and well, he comes in now. Good 45. The drop punt. It's not a bad kick, but he's hooked it slightly. Paul Smith in front. All plays on.
Drop the
great
ball.
tackle, yeah. And yes, I think you'll find Mark O'Toole's rewarded. The Shark has struck again.
He's played enough football to know not to play on there, Paul Smith. That wasn't good football at all because he was going to be hot from the moment he went, and he was well caught by O'Toole, and he's going to have the shot for goal. Had a shot earlier, was just a little bit far out, slipped as he tried to put a little bit of pressure into that kicking style of his. Let's see how he goes this time. Good shot of him on screen. Left foot kick, awkward from that side for a left footer. But gee, it looks all right. And the goal umpire disagreeing with me. It is just missed. Minor score to Mark O'Toole, who's showing plenty of life in the forward zone early stages.
Oh, Corio, look, that's probably the difference between the two sides. I mean, taking nothing away from Bannockburn, but the skill level of the Devils is superb.
And your selection today, Ron, while you're on that skill level.
Well, I reckon it's going to be a pretty tight game, and I suppose you've got to go Corio, but I think Bannockburn are on a roll, and I think you'll find it'll be a draw.
Okay, Jason, he's had no guts at all. He's gone for the draw.
Corio to win.
And I've gone for the home side, Corio, too. I think they'll win it by about 3 or 4 goals. I think their forward line might be the difference between the two sides. It's a slap back towards Cockrell. The old fella takes the dive. The umpire didn't fall for either. He'd be most disappointed with that cock. He went to the mud and didn't get the free kick. It comes out the side of the pack. Picked up here. Nice kick too by Jake Hewitt. Down to centre half forward. No mark to Andrews. Knocked over the side of the pack. Here's a charge. Hand pass. Who was that getting one up in the air? That was Jimmy Onturk. Put a wild out hand pass up in the air. Pick up a left foot kick from that Shaw, was it? Long kick at goal.
Andrews
was it on the left foot? Just saw the left foot there briefly as I was checking a number. He's offline. It's 1 point only, and neither of these sides can register a major.
Noel Fanning, our director downstairs. Your selection?
Yes, fellas. I think I might go for the Visitors, Bannockburn.
Okay, what were you
Noel
on,
took a
mate?
while to make his mind up.
Well,
I
Noel-
don't think he put any thought into that at all, you know.
No, well, seen
by
at the
a
great,
point. By 1 point.
you were
Oh,
seen at
boy.
the Great Western last night, weren't you?
Correct weight notified. You were,
got-
you were seen there on
Kick-
Thursday
kick-
night, weren't you?
Sorry, Noel.
I think Ron was there on Thursday night, and they said to me that he'd given up drinking beer, so he had 65 glasses of wine and a big plate of nachos.
Yeah, that's a good way to lose weight. The kicking was marked by Cockrell. His kick wasn't too good. It went out of bounds in the full. The resultant free kick is wound up in the arms here of Butch Shaw. He is a magnificent kick. He'll put this into the teeth of goal.
Goes with his left foot now, and it is up there. Andrews. He's good mark behind though by Henderson. Great
Rough
work.
house, Robbie.
He's got it.
Takes a screamer, and Cookie's got a big smile on his face. He's
like-
your mate, isn't he?
I like when Robbie plays. I reckon he has a real dip. He runs in a straight line. He's not bright losing the way with his two. He outmarked Shane Andrews. That's not
Yeah,
a bad effort
fair
down
effort.
there. Used the body beautifully on his opponent and on Andrews and took a good grab. And he should go back and kick the first major of the day.
Yes, and they're going to be important players in the forward line. Andrews especially. He's playing at full forward for Bannockburn, so he's going to be an important asset for them this afternoon as Henderson goes with his right foot and puts it straight through the middle.
Yep, 10-minute mark of the first quarter. Draws first blood, the Bannockburn boys. Off the boot of Robbie Henderson. 1-1-7, Bannockburn Corio 2 points on the Landers Bull Wazbowski Chartered Accountant scoreboard with the Geelong football umpires.
And you'd, if you're Bannockburn coach Steve Whitty, you'd say you'd want to be 4 or 5 goals in front at quarter time.
Oh,
I don't think the win's worth that. Not with the grounds like this, Ron. You get 2 or 3 in front, you've had a fair quarter, in my humble opinion.
Fair enough. Fair enough, but 4 or 5 would be better, wouldn't it?
Well, 7
Certainly
or 8 would be better than that. I mean, where do you stop? Let's get back to the... Can we get a shot of the ground again, please? The ground's not in good condition. It's very sloppy out there. Well, look at that. It's not to be out there.
Bannockburn Sporting Trophies. Time clock showing 10 minutes gone of the first term.
Wouldn't want to have the job of washing all the jumpers, would you? I mean, it's not too good. I think 5 goals is a bit outlandish, Ron, but let's see what happens. Up they go. Seb Jaddy knocks the ball to the turf. It comes back in towards Habib. Again, having a run on the ball. Had about 3 fresh air shots. Put the slipper in when a Corio player was trying to gain possession. Might have been Cousins, was it? We'll wait and have a look. And a free kick paid to Corio.
Yep, Johnny.
And he's got a lot of mud on that number already. And he takes the free kick in the centre of the ground. Looks towards the centre half forward. The ball drops short. Swampy Marshup can't take the mark at ground level. Picked up here by Matthew East in the long sleeves. He kicks it out wide. Corio mark.
That boy Baker.
The Baker boy. And, geez, good play. Come off the bench the other day. Was terrific.
Yeah,
Says he's got to start the day, Ron.
Goes out wide, looking for and finding, looks like it's Nevada Cornwall out there. It's on the ground now. Matty Pilgrim's tackling. No free kick. Pilgrim still in there. Tackle without the ball. Still no free kick. Play on the call. Back to Baker. Handball over the top. Puts, that looks like Ettridge under pressure. Out of bounce though.
Yeah, good work there, Matty Pilgrim, who has come good the last couple of weeks looking in the advertised rewards,
Cookie,
the
can you-
votes. He's
Cool.
only a couple off the pace now.
Cookie, can you see that dog line down there? Is that the one that ran around the goalpost a couple of years ago? Eddie?
No, that was a black dog that had a piddle on the goalpost just as the fullback was trying to kick in out the booth and tried to kick his 100th goal. I remember that distinctly. No, unless it's got a lot older and a lot wider now, it's not the same dog.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, back into play. Hand pass comes back towards Shaw. He's in a bit of trouble. Goes with the left foot. Not a bad effort. He got out of stripe there. Down towards Rough Robbie's up. Can't take the mark. Needs a bit of support at ground level. He's got some. Is crashing his way through. Comes Butch Shaw. He goes back in towards. There's more Shaws out than you ever would have seen your life.
Flanagan.
Flanagan just steadying as he got around the man of the mark. Long kick. It's all right. Andrews from behind. Did he interfere with Neville? Umpire said no. It's all clear. Top hands. It's 1 point only.
The pick-up by Butch Shaw. Magnificent. One-handed on the half-forward flank there to be able to get the kick out to Flanagan as well. That was great play.
He's a good player. I'm not surprised. You told me on the
Confidence.
way out that he's been playing with Melbourne Reserves, and I said, well, I'm not surprised.
Well, confidence is very high, and yep, the way he tacked that footy then, it could be an ominous afternoon. Has it been an infringement off the play or a high? No, too high, said the umpire, as Butch Shaw was in the middle of that sandwich of Devils, and he's come out with a free kick. A lucky one, I'd suggest.
He is a magnificent kick, Butch Shaw. Don't be surprised. I know it's a wet ball. Don't be surprised if he gets this very, very close.
Well, it's a beautiful look.
Long kick from Butch Shaw. He drilled it. Magnificent goal.
Great goal.
Oh, how's that for a kick, Roddy? The
Well,
ball's
he's
I know he's
kicked
got
out
the
about-
breeze, but
he's
the
kicked
ball's
it a good
bit sloppy and
55.
slippery. That was a great kick, Jace.
Yeah, it certainly was, and it's a real family affair out Bannockburn these days with the Shaws, the Pilgrims, the Easts. They've got them all out there, and he's obviously an important part of their side. He's been playing quite well with Melbourne reserves. I think he's nearly played his quota as he's on the supplementary list, as we see Bannockburn 2-1-13, 11-point leaders over Corio, who's 2 behinds on the Landers Bull and Wisbowski first quarter scoreboard. So he's obviously going to be an important player with the finals coming up for Bannockburn.
Yeah, very much so, as we see the umpire now throw the ball in the air. Good work there from St Genevieve. Got it down to Swampy Marsh. No, it was Mickey O'Toole. Right foot kick up to half forward. Not a good one. Some good work there in defence for the Bannockburn side. Sees it kick back to the centre. East had it stolen from him by his teammate in Colliger. Colliger has got Ronnie Pilgrim with no one with him. 25 metres of him. Goes short. Beautiful footy. And Andrews said, thank you very much, Ronnie Shaw. And takes a fine chest mark about 45 metres from goal.
Well, the kick from Ronnie Pilgrim, it wasn't a bad bit of a slips catch at the finish, I don't think, from the drainer.
Well, it was
the old mate, the liver salts man.
A low trajectory drop punt and a beauty.
And it was good vision, but it was a fair of to catch it. It was going 1,000 miles an hour, and he covers the drainer, and he lines it up and goes bang. I think he's got it home. Great kick. Bannockburn on fire in the first quarter, kicking with the breeze to the right of the screen, and Shane Andrews drills a magnificent goal.
Now, he did that well. He took the mark, and he was running. He would have had to run straight through a patch of thick mud at centre-half forward, so he played on, ran out, and got a bit of grass in front of him, and kicked a fantastic goal there. His first for the afternoon.
And they've gone to 3-1-19 on the board. Bannockburn Corio just 2 points, kicked into the breeze the first quarter, but it was by Landers Bull and Wisbowski and the Geelong Football Umpires League.
Good start for the Tigers. Devils got to work harder. Nearly 15 minutes gone in the first quarter. Bannockburn Sporting Trophies.
Thank you for that, Ron.
Buffy
I thought you were going to go to sleep there for a minute.
Pam Glover out there at Tiger Country.
Tresize, get it straight down to College. A good play off his left foot towards centre-half forward. Over the back. On Turk can't take the mark. Dave Cousins is there to butter up. He gets it out onto his left foot. Rough Robbie now. Chases the ball. He's in front of McNamara. Can he get around him? McNamara, he handballs. Good play by Shaw to run off the back. That's Clinton Shaw onto his right foot. He goes for goal. He's just missed, though, to the far side. One behind.
Okay, Corio got to make a couple of changes here, Ron, I think, and I reckon if I was Ian Cock, I'm just looking for him, I reckon I'd be drifting down into the back line. If I know Cocky probably is, I'll pick him up in a minute.
Right,
that's
one thing
they've
back.
got to do.
Yep.
He's there.
Yep.
He's made his way down there. Just needs to tighten up a little bit.
He's going to get the ball.
The kick comes into Ian Cockle. Nothing like being an old stage and knowing a bit about the footy. They just haven't kicked the kick here. The hand pass comes back. Over the top it goes, and they'll run away with the footy here. Little right foot kick goes out towards half back for Corio. The target is Darren McNamara. He's right there. His opponent, Clinton Shaw, forces a little error. Out of bounds it goes, but they've got to just change things a little bit the first quarter now, Corio. They're facing a 3-goal deficit halfway through the quarter. They need to steady. They need to pack the back line a little bit more than what they have.
Yeah, Bannockburn moving the ball rather quickly in midfield, doing a good job. And on Turk from the boundary throw-in, does well. Knocks it towards the social rooms. Gathers a good 15 metres. Working hard. Hell without the football was Johnny Cousins. And he will get the free kick at half-back.
Had a fair bit of the footy, Ron.
Played very well early stages, John Cousins.
Has.
And apparently needs a few mates to just pick up the momentum a little.
Oh,
His kick, though, on this occasion, not a good one. Looks to the lead of O'Keefe in front. No free kick forthcoming. Could have been possibly held without it, as we see the ball just squeezed over the line, out of bounds. Bannockburn half forward flank, members side of the Devils playground.
Tresize to do the ruck work. Tyquin's also come up. And Sim Janiv's there. Favours over the back. Good play by Stephen Winner to get it down to the front. Stacks on the mill. Cousins in there again. So is College up, but a ball up. We're going to see a few of them this afternoon. Half back flank for Corio. Cousins playing quite well at the moment. He needs some friends. Good play by Tresize to get it down. Good play by Cousins to let him through. Paul Baker, good handball. Out to the centre of the ground. Oh, Paul kick off the boot though. Into the centre of the ground. Wentworth, he can't take it with him. Swampy Marsh is there. He's tackled now by Shaw. Held up though. And a ball up in the middle of the ground.
Swampy just showing a bit of mud off the hand there as he got up right on a bit of a backward swipe there. He's getting a bit of mud off the hand.
Yeah, Butch Shaw just asking the question about how he got rid of the football too, and which was a fair request, I thought.
Good play by East to get the handball out. And a free kick in the middle of the ground. It's going to go to Colliger.
Oh, he's played on it. Tyquin's taken it, but the umpire's
Yeah,
given
just
him
as
the
well.
benefit of the
Very
doubt.
lucky.
Oh, I tell you what, getting a touch lotto ticket tonight, young Colliger. He goes out wide now. And,
Kick it to him anyway.
It's kicked the tight one anyway. He gets the hand pass to Sim Janov. He gets one further afield to Etridge. Etridge goes across. Here comes Cornwall. He's in a bit of trouble in the centre of Nevada. He eludes a player, kicks to half forward. It's okay. Mick O'Toole swings round, left foot kick. Doesn't travel much distance. Not a good one. Goes back, works hard, Micko. At ground level, gets the hand pass out. Over the top. Chance for Corio here, coming into the play, Stewart. He can't pick it up. Hand pass over the top. Goal coming up for Ashley Davey. Kicks. He's missed it.
Yeah, good pressure, Stevie Winter, and of course Alistair Broad just unsettled him as he was about to kick, and of course saved the day for the Bannockburn side. Ashley Davey offline kicks Corio's third point.
They've gone to 3 points. Bannockburn have got 20 points and 17 points. The difference on the Landers, Bull and Wispowski and Geelong Football Umpires League first quarter scoreboard.
Smith kicks out, but only goes as far as Johnny Cousins at half forward. He goes short, trying to give it to O'Toole, but it's touched by the play. Good play by Bannockburn. Colliger back there again. Oh, he's tackled. He goes now with his right foot towards the wing. He doesn't kick it to anybody. Oh, it falls in the mud. Good play by Habib to kick it off the ground. Cockrell's back there. He can pick it up. Good play. He eludes one. He eludes two onto his right foot towards half forward. Poor kick off the boot, though, only as far as Clinton Shaw.
Playing very well, isn't he? Clinton Shaw, early stages.
In front. That's the secret. Anticipating the flight of the footy. Lovely kick too to half forward. The high flyers required. Oh, over the top there was on Turk. Couldn't tackle the ball, but at the back of the pack.
Great
Good
kick.
work. That was McNamara, was it?
Dave Cousins.
Dave Cousins, sorry, Crockett. Lovely work too, and he's picked Cornwall out in the middle of the ground. He just chips over the top. Oh, kicking a good one. Put O'Keefe under a bit of pressure. Good enough to kick off the carpet. Davey picks up the hand pass. Well intercepted there, Paul Barth. Oh, Barthy too long. And Paul Barth hasn't got a left side of his body.
We had the chance to handball or kick, and he elected to try and boot the player, and the free kick was there. It was well paid by the umpire too. Went to O'Keefe. He went the short one. It's okay. The lead is on.
Ashley Davey.
And the mark taken is Davey, is what he says. Just dives into one nicely and didn't kick it a long way on that occasion.
This could be just
very accurate, and Ashley Davey now has the shot for goal. They've got to kick a goal in this first quarter. We've played the time clock up in a minute.
Nearly 20 minutes, Cookie, and Corio haven't kicked a goal. That'd be a first, wouldn't it?
Right on target. Ron, you were 2 seconds out. 20 minutes gone. Corio haven't got one. Ashley Davey standing start, 2 steps. Has he made the distance? No, he hasn't. It's touched off hands. It's gone through for 1 point only off the boot of Ashley Davey. Second minor score for
second
him.
behind, and also O'Toole with 2 behinds. Wait now, Smith kicks it in quickly, looks for Barth. He's outnumbered, but takes a good mark in front of Stewart, with Marsh also there.
It made amends there, Barthy.
He certainly had to. He goes short towards Wentworth. He can't take the mark. It bounces in front of him. There's a bit of a puddle of water there also. Tries to get out to Stormy Winner. Good play by Cornwall to rob the ball. Onto his right foot, up high towards Davey and O'Toole. At the back, O'Toole off the ground. He can't kick it for a goal. It's a minor score once again. That's his third of the afternoon.
3 points to Mark O'Toole, 2 to Ashley Davey. Goal kickers for Bannockburn. Roughhouse, Robbie Renderson. Robbie Renderson. Butch Shaw, and also the drainer. Shane Andrews has got one.
Sound like Astro the Wonder Dog.
Here's the kick out from full back. I might get the giggles here. No, I won't. The ball's in the back pocket. Now, they burst their way out of the fence here. Bannockburn, long kick. Cleared the pack on that occasion. Little paddle out comes towards Cousins.
Ooh.
He's got a little touch in the back, and a
lucky.
very ticky-touchy too. And he takes the free kick, does John Cousins. Little short kick's okay. Got the, is that O'Toole?
Yep.
Little left foot kick around the body. Who wants this one? Hand pass. All right, here comes Hewitt. And he comes left foot kick out of the fence towards...
good mark.
Corey Flanagan takes a great mark over the top of Paul Baker, and he did it very nicely. He plays on the right foot, goes towards half forward, does Flanagan. Good kick too. Nice mark taken down here, and that is Butch Shaw.
He plays on now around Cousins, goes with his right foot up high towards Henderson, and also Colliger coming from the back. He tries to kick it off the ground. Is it going to go through? No, it's not. It's still in play. Good play by Roach, and also, Henderson gets tackled by 2 or 3, and it's too high. Ooh.
Well, the tackle was high, and the umpire
First one was,
picked it up. And, brave call from the central umpire, but it was definitely there.
Okay, it's good to see you agree with that umpire's decision, Ron. We've gone into about round 14, and that's the first time for the year, so that's very good of you to agree with the umpire.
Well, I've got to be nice
finally.
because the umpire's advisor and observer, Ray Edwards, is out here as well. So, yes, he's obviously giving them the right instructions.
So we wait on Rough Robbie Renderson. Is that what we're going to call him now?
Roughhouse Robbie.
Roughhouse Robbie.
Robbie Renderson, yeah.
Very
Call him
tight
what you
angle.
like. I'll just shake his hand at the end of the game and say, well played, Robbie. No matter how he plays, I always say that. He big fella, Robbie. Doesn't mind a dip. He's very deep in the pocket here. He's got a very awkward kick.
He'll play on. 2 steps around to the right.
Yeah,
and
Roach
kick
is
the goal.
standing there right
There
ready.
it
He
is.
comes in to
Bang.
kick the goal. He goes forward. He crossed the face, I reckon. 1 point only off the boot there of big Robbie Henderson. So 1 goal, 1. He's got 7 points on the board. That's a fair effort for a big fella, Robbie.
Well, Corio have only got 5 points, so
Robbie's beating him on his own, you're going to say, are you?
that's exactly right.
Ball back into play out towards McNamara at half back. He picks it up. The old fella, the leader of the man, goes with the left foot. I'll push out there from Nevada Cornwall. And Corey Flanagan takes this free kick, and no doubt about it either. Little kick from Flanagan in.
You've got a game
well
next
short
week.
of half forward, actually. Kick's all right. Stormy Winter it is. Takes the mark. He's just steadying things down, looking for a good option. He knows they've got the breeze. He knows they use it well. And he puts the boot into this up towards half forward. Players rise high. No mark was taken and stepped out the side of the pack. Cousins is in there.
Oh.
Roach goes in over the top of his opponent to give it away the free kick, I reckon. And I think taking this one, that looked like Matthew East on the bottom of that pack.
Yeah, he's played a fair game, Matty, and a guest video award winner throughout the season, getting 2 votes, I think, in his last performance out at Bannockburn. So, yeah, he can play the game as well.
Him and his brother came from St Mary's at the start of the year, so they've both been good acquisitions for the Bannockburn Tigers.
And if he kicks this one, it gives him a pretty handy break, Bannockburn. Important kick in the context of this game. Matthew Wiss, the free kick was there, no doubt. Roach was over the top of him. He comes in, another left. How many left footers they got out there? This is not bad. Has it got the carry? I think it's just touched on the line by Onturk. It has been 1 point only to Matthew Wiss. He just didn't get underneath that one, Brony.
Yeah, good call, Cookie. Good call. But you're right, there's a number of left footers out there at Tigerland. As we see now that Ricky Neville brings the ball into play. It comes to the outer side of the ground, which is the broadcast side. Looks there for the McNamara. He was well met there. Oh, Stormy Winter let one go. And he was
He's
just
gone behind the post there. Just have a bit of talk.
Is that
was
trial
very
by
clever.
video? You couldn't have trouble.
Very clever to do that, Stormy, an experienced player.
Yeah.
Got behind the post and remonstrated there rather than remonstrate out in front of everyone, right? Stormy's not going to get pinched.
Dressage gets it down towards Flanagan. He's pushed in the back by Cockle with play on. Semjaniv, good tap out towards Ettridge. Cornwall onto his right foot. Up towards the wing position. Broad can't take the mark. It's off hands and over the boundary line. In front of Ashley Davey there. It's going to be a good tussle this afternoon at centre half back and centre half forward. Semjaniv and Dressage. Semjaniv with his left hand down the front. Davey runs through the pack, tries to get it to Cockle, goes without it. College is in there again. Habib taps it along in front of him. Davey and also McNamara. Good shepherd by Davey to give McNamara time. A good play by East to shepherd the ball. Sorry to block the ball there. That was good play by him. And also Winner to come in and help him out.
You don't pick me up on the Rastro bridges. That was
Sorry.
a smother, not a shepherd.
Sorry, exactly.
So
I knew it
I've just
was.
got
I knew it
even
started with
you,
S.
Maguire.
I knew
I'll
it
fix
sta-
you right up. Back in the play it goes. Up goes Sim Jennings. Won the hit down nicely. Got towards Habib. Comes through. Got one high. And Jason Habib, the former Port Arlington star, takes the free kick. He is forward of the centre of the wing position. And Cockrell stands the mark. And Cockney just told the umpire, I wouldn't do it up. He said, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't give away a free. Umpire didn't agree. Good kick from Habib. Centred it. Oops, a daisy.
Cousins.
The kick doesn't wind up too good. That's Johnny Cousins covered in the mud. Put the glasses on him to pick him up. He got the ball too after that smother. Got it across to O'Keefe. He's well shepherded by Marsh. O'Keefe goes down to the forward zone. Davey from behind can't take the mark. Broad's in front. Paddles it in front of him. Gets a little kick. Doesn't travel much distance. O'Toole beaten for this occasion. Here comes Pilgrim. He's got it out towards half back for Bannockburn. Picked up here by Mick O'Toole. Pushed in the back. A doubtful hand pass. Lands in the arms there of Davey. Left foot kick into the forward zone. Is that a mark? No, it is not to Stewart. Kicked up the ground by O'Keefe. Pretty tough and pretty willing down there. Bannockburn have got it out with a right foot kick right out towards half back and running onto the football. That's Matthew East out there again, Ronnie.
Yeah, certainly taking his time, trying to size up an option. He's got one at centre half back in Wentworth, and that's where he goes. Lovely footy. And Wentworth now plays on quickly. Habib loose. Tackled by Subjective. Good enough to get the hand pass to the big fella, to his size. The run of Pilgrim, that was Matty. Goes out there looking for East again, who's come down from half-back. Lost the footing and lost the footy as well, but Matty Pilgrim comes in. Hand passes over to Butchshaw. Copped a good one there from O'Toole. Play goes on. As the boys are getting pretty willing, aren't they?
Oh, it's not a game for weak hearts out there, Jason Doherty.
Certainly not. Cousins kicks off the ground towards centre half forward. Paul Barth. Oh, good play by Tyke when it comes straight through. Play on the call. Back towards Wentworth now. He can't pick the ball up. He taps it out in front of him. Clinton Shaw. Quick right foot kick around towards half forward. Baker leads in the race. Overruns the ball. College, a good tap out towards Stormy Winner. He kicks it off the ground towards Flanagan. He shepherds and Flanagan doesn't come for the ball. He taps it out also. College now outnumbered. He's got to go. He does so. So does Paul Baker.
Paul Baker was pulling his sleeves up there. What he's going to do with it? He didn't have it. He's just pulling them up again. They just must have slipped down there, the Baker boy. Yeah, he's got them right now. We'll have a ball up decision. Half forward plate position. Bannockburn into attack. They're leading the game. They're beating the undefeated Corio at the moment. And they're beating them on their merits. Goes down towards Collinger. In a bit of trouble. Got the hand pass out. Back past Tresize. It did travel. Mick O'Toole's in there. So too Johnny Cousins. He had a great first quarter. He ties it up there at half back for Corio. And the umpire, is that Vaza?
Yep.
Yeah, it is the Vaza, umpire Flowers. He's going to ball this one up. We've gone 28, nearly 28 and a half minutes of this first quarter on the Bannockburn Sporting Trapeze time clock as he throws it up again. Pilgrim gets a little paddle off the ground. That's little Matty Pilgrim. It's into the forward pocket. They're stacking on top, but I think we'll have another ball up. And Jason, it looks like just your perfect viewing area from where you're sitting. Can you describe the next stanza for me, please?
Thank you very much, David Cook. Umpire Flowers now to do the ball up. Semjaniv and Tresize. Semjaniv gets a tap down. O'Toole's there. Mick, he's over the top of the ball. No free kick. Stacks on the mill again. Semjaniv tries to get the good spin from the pack. Gets it out towards Cornwall. He has trouble picking it up. Matty Pilgrim alludes to good play Cornwall, but only as far as Stormy Winner. He takes the mark at half forward. He plays on quickly onto his left foot. Goes inboard towards Habib. He goes on his left foot. In further, Paul Barr takes it centre half forward. He goes around O'Keefe onto his right foot, pushes it up, but there's nobody there at home for Bannockburn.
Poor footy.
Sharkey takes the mark. Mark O'Toole in the last line defence.
Having run on the ball, Ron, perhaps?
Yeah, without a doubt. And they need a bit of spark as he's found on Turk at half-back. He plays on. He's kicked it to no one in particular. Running onto the footy now, we see an opportunity for the Devils as he was held without it. No, said the umpire.
No.
As we see now the ball, that was Cousins. That was David who's got support. The siren sounds. And I reckon that would be a first. A goalless quarter of football played by the Corio Footy Club. And that would be a first in 95.
I think you're right, Ronnie, but let's just say they had their chances. They've got 5 behinds, is it, or 6? 5 behinds on the board. They certainly had chances to score, but Bannockburn have outplayed them in the first quarter. I said a lead of 3 goals would be pretty handy. You wanted 5. The side kicking with the Bruce. I don't think it's anywhere near that fresh. 3 goals for 22 points. Bannockburn at quarter time on the Landers Bull and Wispowski first quarter scoreboard. They're chartered accountants, of course, Ronnie. You know a bit about them, don't you?
Just a minor correction. It's actually 3-5-23 to 5 points.
3-5-23. That unfortunately, we apologise that Noel Fanning obviously had a quick snooze there. We didn't pick that up. 3-5-23 to 5 points straight on the Landers Bull and Wispowski scoreboard, and also Geelong Football Umpires League. Pretty good start to the first quarter. I reckon Bannockburn are about where they thought they'd like to be at quarter time. You don't think they're far enough ahead, Ronnie Brain. What do you think, Jason?
Well, I think their midfield's playing very well. If their midfield continues like that, that's where their strength is. Colliger and also Butch Shaw and Corey Flanagan. If they continue that, the 3 goals could be handy. We'll just have to see in the second quarter how they go against the Breeze.
Okay, we'll find that out in a minute. Charge your glasses at the Great Western. We'll be back with the second quarter action very shortly.